This is All India Radio, Whispers of the Wind. All India Radio, in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, presents science serial Whispers of the Wind, based on understanding and managing climate change and global warming. Let us listen to episode number 41, titled Vanishing Glaciers.
This movie, yes. This one appears to be slightly different, huh? It seems alright.
That's all you do, Saurav.
Huh?
Watch movies all the time.
What?
Why don't you watch knowledge channels once in a while? And now Papaji will be here shortly and you will pretend to change channels as usual.
Oh, bhaiya, this isn't just any movie. This is a fantastic science fiction film.
Okay. And how did the sun rise in the west today?
Why don't you come and watch it too? I'm sure you will enjoy it as well.
Oh, okay. Is that so? Let me also see what is so special about it. Raise the volume a bit.
Okay, yeah, sure. There you go.
Year 2110. A mysterious bacterial species stunned the scientists worldwide. It is believed this bacteria remained buried in the icy Antarctic regions for crores of years as cysts. Now the melting ice has transported it to the sea and via the sea to human habitations. Stopping this bacteria seems to be an impossible proposition. So will our planet perish?
Oh no! Power out! Why did the electricity have to fail right now? And what if what we hear really comes true?
Don't worry, Saurav. This was not a news report. It is a science fiction only, which means it is fiction as well as science. Did you get that? Looks like Papa and Mummy have come back. I'll go and open the door.
Yes. Oh dear. I haven't even packed my bags. I will definitely get scolded. Huh? Let me quickly pack my bags. Here. And this one.
Hello kids.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Vishal, Saurav, I hope you have packed your bags.
I'm done, but I'm not sure about Saurav.
Saurav, the taxi will be here soon, so just check your bags again.
Yes, Mom.
Be sure to pack warm clothes. The weather in the mountainous region can be treacherous.
Papaji, don't forget to take some old photographs. After all, it's been 25 to 30 years since your last visit. Who knows what that glacier looks like now?
Yes, Vishal. It is timely reminder indeed, huh? I think everything has changed now. The rivers, the hills and the jungles there. Everything must have changed.
Right.
Papa, I cannot believe it yet. That we are going to see the glaciers from up close.
Saurav, you should pack your bag first. We can always chat later, right?
Yes, bhaiya. It's almost done. I have packed everything. All that is left is to just leave.
I hope you two don't squabble when you reach there.
Yes, Mom.
I will expect a complete report when you return.
Okay.
Remember, you have to walk from Gangotri onwards. The trek to Gomukh is long. Take care, you both.
Sure, Mom.
Oh, don't worry at all, Mama.
And we will not trouble Papaji at all. And we will look after ourselves as well. So you don't worry at all.
The taxi has arrived. Come on, quickly. Get the luggage.
Come, kids.
My bag.
Driver, we are coming. Come.
Wait for me, please.
Take this bag. Yeah, okay now. Yeah, okay. Chalo. Come.
Let's go.
Ashok, listen.
Yeah?
Once you reach there...
Meera, don't fret about us. I'm familiar with the entire area there. So there won't be any problem, okay? You just relax. Okay, bye-bye, take care.
Take care, you all. Bye, children.
Finally, I've succeeded in reaching Gomukh once again. Seeing the source of the Bhagirathi is a feeling unique itself.
You are so right, Papaji. To tell you the truth, I was regretting this plan as we were trekking here. But now I have no hesitation saying that not only is our travel plan good, it is actually excellent.
Oh, yes. All's well that ends well, right? But Papaji, you said that the last time you were here, you did not have to walk so far, right? And Gomukh wasn't quite so far, I remember.
Yes.
So, has the glacier melted or retreated?
Yes, Vishal. The last time I was here, the glacier was about 14 kilometers from Gangotri. Now it's about 18 kilometers.
Papa, so just in few years, the glacier has retreated 4 kilometers?
Yes, Saurabh. The source of Bhagirathi that you see before you is called Gaumukh.
Oh.
It is the snout that you are seeing and the source of the Bhagirathi. You know, like many other glaciers of the world, the Gangotri glacier is melting very fast. See this. Here, take a look.
Huh?
These are my old photographs.
Ah,
See how different the glacier looks today.
beautiful.
Oh, Papaji, there is so much snow and ice in these photos.
Exactly.
It is all changed now.
Hmm.
The mountains are shining like silver in these photos, but I can only see bare black rocks now. So much has changed in just few years.
True.
Yes, Vishal, yes, indeed. Such enormous change in just 20-25 years.
My God.
The last time I came to Gaumukh, we had to cross so many small and large glaciers. The Gangotri glacier that you see before you is a conglomeration of 18 tributary glaciers of varying sizes.
Really?
Of course, you are witnessing today's dismal situation. Glaciers are melting rapidly and becoming smaller and smaller. Some have disappeared totally.
But Papaji, how does it matter if the glaciers melt completely and disappear totally?
What are you saying, Saurabh?
Huh?
Isn't the Bhagirathi visible to you? If glaciers disappear, will rivers last? And what about the dams and irrigation channels on these Himalayan rivers? Electricity, agriculture. Think about these. Ganga, Jamuna, Satluj, Indus. These rivers originate from glaciers only.
Bhaiya, but what I meant was...
Oh, please.
Saurabh. Let me explain. You know the global warming is a worldwide cause for concern, right? The Earth's temperature is rising, and with that, it is expected that there will be consequences impacting the climate across the entire planet. This includes impact on glaciers too.
Oh,
A huge cross section of the population of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and China depends on the water that originates from the Himalayan glaciers.
yes. Makes sense.
Saurabh, it isn't as if only the glaciers in the Himalayan region are melting. The rate of glaciers melting has increased globally. A report by NASA says that between 2002 and 2016 in Antarctica, 125 gigatons of ice melted annually.
Whoa.
This made global sea level rise by 0.35 millimeters per year.
I remember reading that if glaciers continue to melt at this rate globally, then within the next 100 years, the sea level will rise by 3 to 4 feet, and many coastal cities and villages will be submerged.
And you know, Vishal, scientists estimated that if all the ice covering Antarctica, Greenland, and the global glaciers melt, the sea level would rise about 230 feet. That would be catastrophic.
My God, this is a scary situation that is unfolding.
True, Bhaiya.
Yes, indeed, Vishal. Scientists say that in the next 100 years, more than 30% of the world's glacier will melt away and vanish. The primary culprit behind this is accelerated carbon emissions. And we have already paying the price of melting glaciers. Both of you remember the disaster that struck Kedarnath in June 2013?
Yes.
Yes. I remember. There was a huge loss of life and property.
Look, Papaji, thick blanket of cloud is rapidly approaching from behind us. Behind those snow peaks.
Huh.
Oh, I think we should think about returning now.
You're right, Vishal. The weather changes abruptly in Himalayan regions, especially in the afternoon. Let us begin our return journey.
Right.
Okay.
We will stay night at Bhojbasa and return to Uttarkashi tomorrow.
Great.
In Uttarkashi, Professor Sharif stays. We will visit his house tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Papa. Let us go back now, huh? But do not walk very fast. I am feeling a little chilly and a little tired already.
Saurabh, we all are tired. Don't worry. We'll walk slow. Come, Vishal. Come, Saurabh.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, let's go.
Papa ji, you mentioned that the disaster at Kedarnath, right?
Yes.
But what connection does it have with the melting glaciers? I thought it was because of a cloudburst, right?
Vishal, there is a connection with melting glaciers too. You see, the Kedarnath region lies in the lower reaches of glacier called Chorabari.
Okay.
This glacier is the source of the river Mandakini.
Papa ji, I'm sorry, but I fail to understand. I mean, what are you saying?
Vishal, let me explain. As glaciers melt and retreat, they leave depression on the land from which they have retreated. Molten water from the glaciers fills up with depression, turning it into a glacier lake.
Oh, I see.
That is what happened in 2013.
Oh,
A huge lake formed in the lower reaches of the Chorabari glacier. Under natural conditions, water would have kept seeping in gradually into the lake. But that day, there was heavy rain. The water breached the banks of the lake and broke through. This led to the devastation in Kedarnath. However, the formation of glacial lakes is nothing new.
so such occurrences linked to melting glaciers must be a common phenomenon then, Papaji.
Saurabh, incidences such as this one are on the rise in Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir and Uttarakhand. The number of such lakes in Chenab Basin has risen from 116 in 2013 to 192 in 2015. And all this can be linked to melting glaciers.
Oh,
And this is all due to global warming, isn't it, Papa ji?
Absolutely, Vishal. The primary reason behind swiftly melting glaciers is global warming and climate change. Of course, not all glaciers are melting at the same rate. Different glaciers in different regions are melting at different rates.
but Papa, it snows here in winter. So shouldn't the glaciers grow in volume too?
Oh, come on.
Good point, Saurav. You see, glaciers melt at a steady rate and their size also increases depending on snowfall. But it is the size difference between the snowfall and the melting that tells us if the glacier is shrinking or not.
Oh,
Saurav, now glaciers are melting faster than the snow, replacing it, causing them to shrink in size. The mass it receives in snowfall and the mass it loses in melting is an indicator of glacier mass balance.
Okay. Now I recall our teacher telling us that glaciers moderate global temperatures.
but Bhaiya, how do they do that?
Let me explain. When the sunlight hits the white icy glacier, about 80% of it is reflected back.
Oh,
With the shrinking of glaciers and their retreat, the same amount of sunlight now hits bare ground. Dry ground reflects only about 20% of the sunlight.
okay.
This is cause of increase in temperature.
Okay, right.
So there are multiple risk factors from melting glaciers. The first is the danger of floods, and then when the glaciers shrink and disappear, river water will not be replenished. So rivers will dry up too.
The danger is enormous indeed. I mean, can you imagine that the fallout of deglaciation of the Gangotri glacier has impacted an area as far as the Sundarbans?
Really?
Yeah. This danger is compounded by the rise in sea level which is threatening in the Sundarban area, the world's largest deltaic region.
Vishal, a little while back you mentioned the Indus area.
Oh, yes, Papaji.
Well, the Indus River is largely fed by the Nankun Glacier of Jammu and Kashmir.
Oh,
The fact is that in the last 50 years, this glacier has shrunk by 15%.
15%?
Yes. Can you imagine? What will happen if this rate of retreat goes on?
oh my God.
Studies by scientists have shown that over 200 glaciers have disappeared in the last 50 years in the Himalayan region.
Papa, this is really a very dangerous situation. So, why isn't something being done to stop glaciers from melting?
Saurabh, it isn't as if nothing is being done. Many organizations across the world are closely monitoring glaciers melting. Steps are also being taken to slow down the rate of melting and shrinkage of glaciers.
Papa, it doesn't seem apparent to me anyhow that any work is being done in this direction.
Saurabh, Tomorrow you will meet Professor Sharif. I'm sure he will have answers to all your questions.
Okay. I will definitely ask him the questions rising in my mind right now. But only if Bhaiya gives me chance to voice them.
Vishal.
Okay. Don't worry on that count. I promise to ask my questions only after you finishing asking all of yours. Happy now?
Yes. That's so good. And we have all of tonight.
Yes.
We won't reach Sharif uncle's home before noon tomorrow. Anyway, Papa, how far is Bhojbasa from here?
Not very far now. I think it is that valley up ahead.
That one?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
Keep walking. Nothing else to do and no way out either, huh? So let's keep walking. Come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Dr. Sharif's house is here somewhere.
You have been here earlier, haven't you, Papaji?
Yes, Vishal, but that was many years ago. Between then and now, even a small settlement has grown to become a town. I think.
Is it that side or that side?
Oh, phone. This must be Mom.
Oh, yes.
Hello?
Hello, Ashok?
Yeah.
How are you all? Where have you reached? I was unable to reach you on the mobile and I was so worried.
Meera, why did you worry? We reached Uttarkashi by noon today. We are on our way to Professor Sharif's home.
Professor Sharif? He was the HOD of the geology department in your college, wasn't he?
Yes.
He's retired now, I recall.
Yes, you have recognized him. I thought this would be a nice opportunity to meet him. And the kids could also gain some knowledge during the interaction.
That's great. Take care of the kids. Actually, yesterday I heard on the news that there is a forecast for heavy rains in your area. I had been trying to contact you since then.
Meera, there is nothing to worry about. Meera? Hello? Hello?
What happened, Dad?
There's no connection and your mom just searches for an excuse to worry. Anyway,
And
come.
you better search for Sharif sir's home.
Yeah, I'm doing. I remember now. It was here. It is that house there.
Dad, let's ask someone.
No, there's no need. I recall perfectly now. This is definitely his home. A lot has changed here. And I have come after a long gap. Hello, sir.
Ashok?
Yes, sir.
What a pleasant surprise. Come in. Oh, there was no phone call from you?
I'm really sorry for that, sir. We reached today and we were having trouble with the mobile connection, so could not contact you. And so came straight to meet you in your home. I hope that's okay.
Oh, well, it's fine.
And I've brought my kids along. Saurav,
Hello, Uncle.
Hello, beta.
Vishal.
Hello, sir.
Hello, beta. How are you?
Fine, Uncle.
Welcome to both of you. So, how has your trip been so far?
It has been nice, sir.
Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent. Come. Take a seat, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Sit down.
Okay.
I had been away to DRDO workshop in Delhi. I returned yesterday in the evening.
Oh, well, it is good thing you returned yesterday. The kids really wanted to meet you.
Sir, in fact, Saurav has an entire list of questions that he wants to ask you.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, Uncle. I have many questions that I want to ask, but only if Bhaiya gives me the opportunity.
Well, you can ask as many questions as you want. So, how did you like the Gangotri glaciers? Kids, I hope you did not get too tired?
No, Uncle. I am fully rested now. Besides, just seeing such a lovely glacier is enough to dissipate any tiredness.
Good job, kids. You know that the glaciers are slowly disappearing.
Yes, Uncle. Papa told us that you have done a lot of research on glaciers in Ladakh and the Himalayas. the situation there must have changed a lot too.
Well, it is not just the Himalayan glaciers that are melting. This is true for all the glaciers in the world. The reason is climate change and rapid global warming.
The glacier we saw was pretty big, but there must be glaciers bigger than this one in the world too.
You're right. Yes, of course, there are. But this is not an issue about small or large glaciers. Outside of the polar regions, the Ferenchenko Glacier is considered to be the longest glacier in the world. It is 77 kilometers long. The next is the Siachen Glacier in the Himalayas.
Yes, we hear about the Siachen glaciers from time to time.
And you know, Saurabh, scientists are monitoring these glaciers and closely scrutinizing their rate of melting.
Really?
There are around 10,000 glaciers in the Indian Himalayan region, and these are the source of water in the Himalayan rivers.
It must be pretty difficult to keep an eye on so many glaciers.
Right.
Quite right. It may be difficult, but it is also necessary. Some glaciers are continuously monitored. The Ministry of Earth Sciences in our country has taken steps to closely and continuously monitor 6 glaciers in Chandra Basin of Himachal Pradesh. A close watch is kept on the mass and hydrological balance of these glaciers, and data is collected regularly.
Okay.
Have you two heard about Himansh Research Center?
No, sir.
No.
We haven't. What is this center all about?
Himansh is India's remote high-altitude station set up at an altitude over 4,000 meters to study the effect of climate change on glacier melting. It is in the Spiti area of Himachal Pradesh.
And sir, with this we must include the launch of the National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem.
Indeed, this national mission is instrumental in effecting steps to safeguard the Himalayan environment. Tremendous emphasis has been placed on involving the local communities to ensure management such that effective environmental conservation strategies can be put in place and implemented. Training is imparted also on the sustainable practices involving water and forest resources.
Absolutely, sir. It is when the local communities engage effectively that such steps yield fruit. It is essential that the public, the local community come forward to take active part and play an active role.
That's right. The role that Himansh is playing in collecting data on glaciers is considered to be very crucial. It was set up by National Center for Antarctic and Ocean Research. There are some other governmental agencies involved in the study of glaciers too.
Okay.
I can mention the Geological Survey of India, Snow and Avalanche Study Establishment, National Institute of Hydrology, and Space Application Center.
Okay. But it can't be easy to acquire data on glaciers, no?
Absolutely correct. I agree. This is why these agencies cooperate with each other, and they are also use many novel techniques.
What sort of techniques, sir? I mean, if you can just tell us.
Satellite imagery is used to collect data on glacier melting.
Okay.
It is important to authenticate and correlate the results revealed in these images. Field research thus becomes absolutely necessary.
Uncle, what sort of work is done during field research on glaciers?
Well, the volume of glacier, that is, its mass, is measured. Think of it as the glacier's thickness.
Okay.
Glacier mass balance is normally measured by using a stake.
Stake?
Think of it as a flexible, stick-like device inserted in the glacier's body.
Okay.
This is an very easy way to measure the mass of the glacier. Stakes can be used to keep an eye on the temperature in the interior part of the glacier.
Uncle, do you mean the glaciers get warm?
No, Saurav. Measuring the temperature means we check how cold it is. Right, sir?
Oh, well, you're absolutely correct. And that is why thermistors are inserted deep into the glaciers by drilling into the glaciers. This helps to determine the glacier's temperature's profile. These provide on the melting rate, moment rate, and size of the glacier.
Oh, all this sounds very difficult. More so than I had thought. I had thought satellite imagery would be enough.
Saurav, the glaciers are crucial, and monitoring these is not an easy task. Glaciers are not just chunk of ice, huh?
Absolutely. You know, glaciers are like unique laboratory, a natural laboratory that can give us clues to many interesting results.
A natural laboratory?
Oh, well, yes, a natural lab that makes us aware about reality behind global warming. As temperatures show an upswing, glaciers shrink and retreat. We should not view these glaciers merely as part of scenic landscapes. We should realize that these glaciers impact the planet. They impact everyone, humans and non-humans alike.
Bhaiya, I am afraid that news about bacteria may come to pass.
Oh, forget fiction, Saurav. Just think. If we cannot stop glaciers from melting, we may soon lose our beautiful coastal cities because of a rise in sea level. You see, Mumbai, Chennai, and even Kolkata may be inundated as a result.
Rightly said, Vishal. You're absolutely correct. If we do not change our lifestyles to a more sustainable way, these Himalayan rivers will perish. And so will the population living on their banks as well.
Papa ji, I will not insist on a separate AC in my room anymore.
Good boy, huh?
Let me tell you, I'm impressed by your children.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
sir.
so much,
Kids, this is
uncle.
a compliment for you, huh?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Thanks for coming.
You are listening to the 41 episode of the science serial produced by All India Radio in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar titled Vanishing Glaciers. This episode was written by Srinivas Oli. Coordinators were Dr. Nakul Parashar and Dr. Birendra Kumar Tyagi. This episode was directed by Kajal Suri, presented by Dilip Jha, and assisted by Neha Tak. Participants were Nikhil Diwan, Divya Parashar, Gaurav Devgan, Rakshit Thapliyal, and Jaydeep Singh. Hey listeners, please stay with us. Here are 2 questions for you. The lucky winners will get attractive prizes from Vigyan-Prasar. The first question is, what is glacier streak device? And the second question is, why a glacier streak device is used? You can send your answers by simple post. Our address is Science Serial, Whispers of the Wind, Director Vigyan-Prasar, A50, Institutional Area, Sector 62, Noida, 201309. You can also write on our email ID radio@vigyanprasar.gov.in. Please do write or mail us your full name, age, address and profession. If associated with Science Club, do let us know the membership of your club. If you have any query or question, don't hesitate to write to us. We'll be back again with the next episode of the science serial Whispers of the Wind, same day, same time, next week. Till then, goodbye.